Okay,
I feel like
I'll
you're
aid.
good at charades.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so Ving walks up and like, Leitha Lathona, Nikalotitha Aerosmith, Thamola, Kinda Lathimo Billie. That's 13.
Wow.
And Tuck hears Ving speak Elvish for the first time, and then in his mind he hears, "May it be the evening light," and it's like it's whatever Arwen scene. They're like,
with with the hair blowing.
exactly,
Yeah, the one with the guy from the Flight of the Conchords in it.
The one of the windows has creaked open a bit, and wind is swirling in the four-poster bed. Sheer sheets of silk are dancing around Ving's form. The moonlight is catching his skin, and he looks like Sailor Moon, kind of.
His skin is glistening in that moonlight.
For some reason, I'm wearing all silver earrings, necklaces.
I'm almost blinded by your beauty.
Look not away, child. Lavaringa Vinga.
I try to give you something precious of mine.
What is it?
Beautiful and terrible as the dawn.
I shall retire to the west.
Gather round, friends, let me tell you a tale of three heroes, noble and bold. A brute, a druid, and a thief who is but 9 years old. You know them by name, you know them by deed. Their quests are famously daring. So here I sit, singing to you an adventure that is worth sharing. Tuck is the brute, he knows not his home, he loves to sing and fight. Ving is half-elf, he shifts his shape and wields a spear with great might. Billie's a thief, his tiny size does mask the largest heart. Best and brightest they may not be, but their friendship outweighs their smarts. So gather round, friends, and listen close, for the tale's about to start.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Spout Lore. I'm your game master, Sean O'Hara, and joining me as always, playing Tacoma Dome the Barbarian, Abdul Aziz.
Hello, everybody.
Playing Ving the Half-Elf Druid, Paul Oppers.
Hello.
And playing Fat Billy the Halfling Thief, Jessica Ty.
Hello.
When last we left our heroes, they had encountered at the threshold of Hither and Yon the Gibbous Man, god of the night sky, twin of I got no more titles. God of the night sky and their foe, their current foe. One in a long line of
foe.
You guys have had a lot of foes.
Yeah.
A lot of enemies.
Yeah. He's our CFO.
Mm-hmm.
Current foe operating right now.
Current
Current foe
foe
opposition.
Yeah.
Outer Dark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Current foe of the Outer Dark.
CFO as current, but foe spelled F-O is really funny.
He's a current foe.
There was a bit of a standoff in which the Gibbous Man said that he was going to kill Callum Blackhammer.
Right.
Because he thought Ving putting on the ring was, in fact, a signal from Callum that he was, oh, there's the ring.
I've been
cool.
looking at that ring all day.
That's why I wore it.
It's so cool.
It is really
signet
cool.
ring.
I also have a signet ring with a black stone on it.
Oh.
Yeah. It's got a gold S on it, too. For Sean.
Oh,
Sinister snake. Like the snakes that were driven from Ireland.
oh, Chicho.
Wow, yeah. It's like I'm there. It's like I'm there again.
St. Petersburg.
You know what the patron saint of Ireland is, right?
St. Petersburg.
All right, moving on.
Villain to all snakes in Ireland.
The Earl of Notre Dame.
Yeah. The Earl of Notre Dame. Defeater of Napoleon. Assassin who finally ended the life of Hannibal as he crossed the Alps.
The Gibbous Man said, I'm going to go kill Callum Blackhammer. So give me the ring, or better yet, give me Victoria LeBlanche, which she desperately signaled do not do. So after a bit of a back and forth, the door was slammed in his face, and you all decided, after Hither and Yon took you to the sewer near the hideout of the Brass Castle gang, to whom which you were about to hand over LeBlanche in exchange for 1,000 gold coins.
Should have done it.
She was able to convince you to let her stay in Hither and Yon, because if she stepped foot outside, the gibbous man, unable to enter hither and yon as he is most places of power, would kill her surely.
Mhm.
She had information about Callum and his plans, and she was willing to give that information up in exchange for her safety, which you all agreed to, and then interrogated her a bit, asking about what Callum's ultimate plans were, including his plan for the ballroom, the gala, the wedding, which she explained was to lure the gibbous man in using his understanding of the behaviors of the three of you, as well as your individual, it would seem, at her suggestion, alignments with different metaphysical forces, the spiritual, the fairy, and the iconic. She gestured at Tuck. Tuck believes because of the coins in his chest.
And she said Tuck was unremarkable.
Yeah, she said that she assumed it had to be the coin because Tuck seems wholly unremarkable.
So harsh.
So brutal.
So mean.
And his plan, once the gibbous man was bound, he would then use Blackspire to blast the gibbous man with his new Lightstone breath weapon to destroy the gibbous man's mortal form, as well as his connection to the outer dark.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Which, as the vessel of the icon of cunning, you realize Callum knew a lot.
Yeah.
He knew that Blackspire was probably in the library, was being fed Sunstone, knew that he was coming over here,
Right.
knew where to find him.
Which means he has spies everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we also learned that he is an agent in the mayoral office of Highspear.
Yes, that Lee Masterly Sr. has been paying spies in the mayor's office of Highspear. An oath was sworn by which by Billie to Victoria LeBlanc, saying that if she betrayed the crew in any way or attempted to hurt them in any way, that she would be trapped someplace only Billie could get her out of. Following this, the party transported hither and yon to Highspear, all the way back across the continent to meet up with Morris and Perel, finding Perel mid-shit in a bathroom stall.
That's what he was doing in there?
To the absolute pinpoint accuracy of Billie's ability to steer hither and yon.
And interrupt a ship.
Billie's so good
How many
at
times
that.
have we told you?
So many times.
So many times.
But that's where it's the easiest place to find you.
Yes, I just follow my nose.
Yeah.
He's holding a book and like knocking on the door. And he's just like, I'm bored. Can you read to me?
Every time. It's like he knows.
We keep locking the door and he keeps picking the lock. So there's nothing we can do.
Really, yeah, we have gotten to the point of like where we take shits in the same room as one another.
It's just easier.
Not okay.
easier.
It's so fun.
We're syncing up.
But Perel explained that while they were able to receive word back from Walid the speaker through the Wi-Fi hotspot, an unprecedented event, the magical energy released through the transportation of that note overloaded some sort of mechanism in the Highspear Tower, locking them out of the room with the Wi-Fi hotspot. And they weren't sure how to get back in. They tried lots of little magic-y tricks, but they have found in the very top of the tower an override switch that shuts the tower down. Basically a hard reboot, they believe.
Yeah.
And everybody agreed, maybe not the time to touch it. Too many unknowns.
Too juicy of a lever.
Too juicy of a button to just keep in front of you. So everybody left the room.
Too obvious a narrative offer to engage with.
Which was completely denied in the moment. The party had... Perel and Morris said that they did have one person they could speak to and revealed that they have completed a sort of brass armature body to give the magical perceptions of Aquaria, the moss wizard, in her tower far, far away, an ability to interact with and contact their party on a more regular basis. And though they were concerned that it perhaps wasn't ready and the magical transfer of energy would be too much for the wounded Aquaria, Ving used his ability to connect with the moss to create a sort of holographic projection that everyone could see and speak to. And she immediately went to work being disappointed with the shoddy craftsmanship of Morris and Perel.
There was I think maybe like the kind of uncomfortable situation where you're in the beginnings of a couple fight that you're like in the same room as, and you're just like, we should like, I think I maybe should go.
I don't think they're going to not have this fight if I'm here. So I'm going to go.
We gotta get
Yeah.
But Aquaria used her connection to Ving and Ving's control over magical plant matter to construct a moss body over the framework, creating a simulacrum of Aquaria's own form. While this conversation was happening and everyone was talking to Aquaria about what could be done about the Highspear, everybody then realized that Billie wasn't in the room anymore.
and then immediately knew where he was.
And we cut to Billie in the armoire in which the override switch was hidden. As the party raced to the elevator to try and stop him, he flipped the switch, turning the Highspear off. Magical shards hanging in the air, crashing to the ground for the first time in centuries.
I didn't know that would happen. I didn't think that far ahead.
From the elevator shaft, he could hear voices calling in words he could not understand.
Oh, no.
And that is where we find our heroes now. You know what? Let's cut inside the elevator. Tuck and Ving, you are there with Morris Perel and the moss form of Aquaria, and everyone is talking all at once.
Yeah.
Screaming at the top of our lungs.
A lot of noise is happening because it is very quickly apparent no one is speaking the same language.
Mm.
Morris and Perel actually can talk to each other. They are
Yeah.
speaking the same language.
Okay.
And maybe Aquaria.
Aquaria is speaking a totally different language.
Oh, she's from Turvor.
She's from so far
Turvor.
north that she speaks a totally different language.
and
makes
the
sense.
Highspear predates all of these, all of
Yes.
them as wizards.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then, so that means you and I can't speak the same language. We cannot talk to Morris Perel or Aquaria. Morris Perel can talk to each other. Okay. And
Can we read the signs? Like, does it work on written?
You know what? Tuck can read the signs
Why?
because Waleed is Macallan.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh.
So Tuck, you can read all the signs and all the written language in the tower.
Is there a panel that, like an emergency panel that I can open?
Yeah, there's a button that says emergency power,
Okay. I hit that.
and you hear like a gong gong goop, and there is a small light that was not on before, a smaller, dimmer light that comes on in the elevator,
Mm.
and everything goes gunk and then starts moving up. And Morris and Perel are like, what? Oh, yeah.
And Ving's just like, how did he know that? What is happening here? We can't understand anything and all of a sudden he's a genius? Oh my God. The tower shut off and everyone got stupider than Tuck.
And
We're fucked.
Perel is waving his hands in front of your face. He's going, wah, pointing at his ears. Wah.
Oh my God. Everyone's deaf but me.
And Aquaria's just standing there, like, with her hand on her, like, mossy chin, just like, oh. It's just that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And Morris is like, just like hands in his hair.
Such a good Scottish gibberish.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of this. I'm so sorry.
So great.
That was so good.
But the boonk, and then the elevator starts moving. So we're going to cut inside the armoire.
Yeah, Billy's panicking because he heard the shatter
Mhm.
Yeah.
of the glass or of the crystal, and he's like, I guess I broke everything. And so he ran in back to the lever and he's trying to push it back up.
Mhm.
And he's piling stuff, like he's pulling things from the coat hangers
Yeah.
to give himself some leverage to push up the lever.
I would roll a defy danger, let's say dexterity, or it might be strength because you're trying to pull this lever
strength.
back up. Yeah.
So I got 6.
Okay, so mark a point of experience,
Oh, fuck.
and
Is that
you
McCollin?
and you run. You're like reaching up. The switch is just too stuck.
Okay.
But you, as you are like leaving the armoire, trying to find other stuff, you hear wah 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 wah.
And Ving's like,
And in the distance, the far, far distance, you hear a lot of shouting and screaming.
Oh, from the city.
Yeah, I guess I look out.
Yeah, you peek out the window and you're very high up. It is nighttime. There are lights on in the city, and Waleed's rooms here had a very nice view of Highspear. And you hear a lot of commotion. You're not sure exactly what it is. You assume from where you are that the shards of the Highspear fell and have like boomed into the earth.
Okay.
And a couple probably rolled down and hit some stuff.
Yeah.
I see trails of where the crystals fell.
Yeah,
down.
you see, and you see like giant shards kind of sticking up out of the ground in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Back to the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
The emergency power has come on and you are climbing to the top. The door opens and you see the room. You see the armoire is wide open. There's a pile of clothes and stuff underneath it, and the switch has been pulled down. What do they see Billie doing when the doors open?
Billie has pulled one of those curtain ties, you know, the like frilly ones.
Yeah.
And he's tied it around the lever and then looped it around the the clothing bar in an armoire.
Yeah,
and he's
totally.
heaving and like jumping.
Oh my god, he made a simple machine.
It's like swinging like a bell.
I'm trying to like roll himself up, thinking like, well, the higher off the ground I am, the heavier I am.
The further I am from the center of the earth.
So Tuck walks out of the elevator and he looks at Billie and you hear him go, "Yes, Kamash, my wife."
No. Speaks Boris.
Borat.
I know you know another language.
So
You are fluent in Borat, though.
There we go. Perel and Morris come out of the tower, and Perel's just like, and like walks up to the switch and almost looks like he doesn't want to touch it and is just looking to all of you, gesturing towards it.
Yeah, and I gesture to him like, pull down.
2d6 plus charisma to try and explain what you're saying.
We're rolling so shit.
We're rolling shit. I got a 6.
Okay, I'll
you're
aid.
good at charades.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so Ving walks up and like, Leitha Lathola, Nikalotitha Aerosmith, Thamola, Kinda Lathimo Billy. That's 13.
Wow.
And Tuck hears Ving speak Elvish for the first time, and then in his mind he hears, "May it be the evening night," and it's like it's whatever fucking Arwen scene. They're like,
with his like with the hair blowing.
exactly,
Yeah.
The one with the guy from the Flight of the Conchords.
the one of the windows like has like creaked open a bit, and like wind is swirling in the 4-poster bed. The like sheer sheets of silk are like dancing around Ving's form. The moonlight is catching his skin, and he looks like Sailor Moon,
Oh my
kind
gosh,
of.
his skin is glistening in that moonlight.
For some reason, I'm wearing all silver earrings and necklaces.
I'm almost blinded by your beauty.
Look not away, child. Lavaringa Vinga.
I try to give you something precious of mine.
What is it?
Beautiful and terrible as the dawn.
I shall retire to the west.
We are playing this for last 100%, but that is a very
I think
cool
that is
thing.
kind of what's happening.
Yes,
So
yeah, I
Billy,
like that.
He comes down, he like hands you the pulley.
I take the pulley and I want to try and put the lever back up.
It is for someone that is nearly 7 feet tall and several hundred pounds of weight. It is an easy enough switch to flip.
And
It's just a little boy, a little meatball hanging on a spaghetti noodle trying to pull a full-size switch.
it was further away from the center of the earth, Sean.
Yeah, I know,
Pretty
right?
far away.
That's true.
Getting there.
I do like the idea that the tower's translation actually makes people like less terrifying to one another.
It makes people meet
Like-
in the middle.
Yes.
Like elves maybe have a natural aspect that is sort of scary and like kind of predatory to
yes.
other.
The dark elves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is why the tower doesn't translate their shit because they're so
Yeah.
alien now.
I also
Yeah.
like that the language thing might be a secondary or tertiary effect of the tower, that it was supposed to calm everybody down
Yeah.
to get together, and it's like also it allows you to communicate, but it's to make people on an even keel.
It takes the world that is a world that is kind of dangerous, where it's like the elves have like an intrinsic like siren ability, and it cartoonifies everything. It shaves off the edges. It makes human like sentient interaction
it's like
way
a Billify for the planet.
Yeah, it billifies the entire
Yeah.
planet.
Great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, so that means you look really scary. Like, big and muscly and
Yeah, their veins popping.
is
Yeah.
cut.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
The tower was putting me in the bulk phase this whole time. The tower was making me fat.
This is less threatening for sure.
Yeah.
Tuck looks like the version of him. Remember that early piece of character art
Yes.
that a fan did where
Yeah.
he's just got like a thorax. The axe is wicked sharp.
Sharp features, angry eyebrows.
Yeah.
And the switch flips very easily, thunk, and you hear like deep in the base of the tower like a clunk and a humming.
Weird.
And Morris looks at everybody and goes, "Hot dog it? Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
Yes, come out.
Oh, no. And Morris, Perel's just walking around with his hands on his head going, no words necessary.
And I gesture to bring everyone to the window. Follow me to see outside.
Pick up the binoculars.
And then Tuck looks outside and he sees the devastation and you hear him go, fuck.
And I go, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm crying. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I lay on the floor, like pounding my fists. I'm sorry.
And Tug, like, again, because he is scarier, he, like, a dark aspect comes over him. The moon silhouettes him, and you can see the vascular veins of his arms, his newly cut arms.
Ving steps in between Tuck and Billy at this point.
And then Tuck points in Ving's face, and he's trying to say, this is because you're bad at setting boundaries. But what he says is, yes, come out.
Ving walks into his finger with his hair blowing up in the wind behind him. And boundaries are a two-way street.
And Aquaria kneels down to where Billy is freaking out on the floor and kind of like lifts your chin and looks you in the face and wipes away the tears on your cheeks and just kind of shakes her head. No, but like in a don't. So she is roll a defy danger wisdom.
Yeah, rolling like shit.
Yeah.
Rolling like
Another
shit.
6.
Another 6.
Yeah.
Fuck. Can we help him?
Oh yeah, you can try and help.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to help. Yeah, I rolled boxcars.
Congrats.
I rolled
It's
a
13.
12. And what is the 8 plus 1 is
Yeah.
13.
13, great. Yeah, so you're watching Aquaria.
Our aids are awesome.
You're watching Aquaria interact with Billy in this way, and you see that she is acting towards him very calmly and very like soothingly. And you're able to see that this softens like how Tuck is acting and how everyone in the room is sort of freaking out, but Aquaria is acting with like calm, quiet. And you realize she's trying to tell you, this isn't your fault. You did the right thing. This is a problem to solve.
It is my fault. I pulled on it. I didn't think about it, and then it fell from the sky, and then it broke, and I can't put it back together because I don't have any tape or glue.
I ruined a poofs.
And it landed on a poo.
And she shakes her head again and she kind of smooths your hair and she lifts you up and puts you on your feet. And then she stands, her moss countenance kind of rising. You hear inside the moss the like click, click, click of like the brass body aligning.
Ooh, cool.
And then she gestures towards the elevator and looks at everybody. She moves towards the elevator and ding, it opens. She ushers everyone in.
I go in.
Yep.
And she kind of looks at everyone and goes like, Hava.
Can I roll to try and understand what the fuck she's saying?
Yes, totally. Yeah.
Okay.
2d6 plus wisdom.
Maybe you should roll to try and understand what
Sorry,
she's
you said, can I?
Fuck. Okay. 7.
7.
Hey.
She.
Thanks.
Don't cut that out.
He's giving me a thumbs up.
Hey.
And the vibe that you're not getting her perfect message here, but you get the idea that she is asking, what next?
Okay. Tuck wants to first, he wants to try and use the rings to try and get a communication to these guys.
Okay, yeah.
I like that.
Ooh, can I go to the Pizza Hut Mind Palace? Oh, can I roll Demon of Servitude to get
Loyalty.
to Demon of Loyalty to get into the Mind Palace and to take these guys with me?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
That would be the boon that I would be asking for.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
2d6 plus. Let me find it. It's called full service now.
Mhm.
I was thinking the demon of broilty.
Oh, that's way better. Char-broiled burger.
Yeah.
Please, guys, pray for these dice. Because we have been rolling like ass. An elven prayer. Whoa, holy shit.
Whoa,
Rolled
it worked.
15.
Oh my god! What?
No, wait, this is 11 plus 3, 14.
14,
Still,
my
the elven
lord.
prayer worked.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So you hear the jingle jangle of walking through the door of the sit down Pizza Hut in your mind.
But it's not a sit-down pizza.
Oh, what
Hut
is it
anymore.
now?
It's it's the Husky
Oh,
from season 9.
The Husky Diner.
The all-you-can-eat breakfast.
So you're met
place.
by a Tuck at the front door who's got an apron around his waist and a tray in his hand.
Black guy and a Band-Aid on his face.
Yeah, what's going on, Shug?
We need a table for, I think, 4. Is Loyalty around?
Oh yeah, no, he's in the back. Let me go grab him.
Okay.
And Billy and Ving, with a 14, you are also in the Husky, and you also understand Tuck.
Oh.
Oh, so we can hear each other in here.
Yes.
Oh man,
That's what I was hoping for.
guys, I'm really sorry. I messed up really bad.
Tuck leans over and he notices that he has a gut again. And he goes, fuck. And then he picks Billy up and he's like, you probably should have talked to us before you did this, but it was a good instinct and it is good for you to take risks. And I appreciate you apologizing.
You're sat down in the booth, and there are menus handed out.
Mhm. I would like everything, please.
And you look down at the menu, and you realize there's only one item on the menu, and it says everything. Yeah. I'll be back. 3 everythings. Loyalty comes out of the back in the form of Habibi. Hi, what's going on?
We have a problem out in the real world. We might need your advice.
Yeah,
Okay.
you remember how everyone used to talk to each other and send letters back and forth and
Sure.
things just kind of worked?
Yeah.
It's not like that anymore for now.
Yeah. And then Tuck puts his hand on Billy's little hand and he goes, someone made a choice.
Yes. And we're happy for them to feel strong in themselves to be able to make choices.
Someone jumped into danger without a plan, and
For a single point.
the Highspear Tower no longer works. The translation spell that was translating everything in the world.
And if you didn't know that, now you do.
Wow.
Okay, I'll come clean. It was me. I did it. I take responsibility for my actions.
Wow, Billy, that's really great.
Yeah, and then I tried to fix it by pulling the lever down. And then when we did get it down, nothing happened.
That's not true. There was a click and then a rumbling in the basement. I think that we're on track.
Okay. So
It wasn't not nothing.
but we still can't hear each other. We can't understand each other.
Mm.
The crystal shards on the Highspear Tower, they all fell down, and I feel like that's maybe why it's not working.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
It also might be part of the mechanism. This is talking to you guys now.
Mm.
It also might be kind of part of the mechanism where like a reboot requires some kind of like something in the control room where the Wi-Fi hotspot is to like happen.
Mm-hmm.
You can spout lore on this.
I want to spout lore on crystal powers and
Yeah.
see if there's anything I know in the druidic ancient lore.
Mm-hmm.
Like the material that the tower's made out of.
Wow, I got 14.
Holy
14.
shit.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So, how do druids interact with crystals in their experiences, in their practices, and how do you think that would apply here? How do you think that would take you a step towards reactivating the Highspear? Because crystals, as we know in this form, are like solidified magical energy that like gathers in water.
Right.
They grow in the medium of water.
Yes. And how druids use this in their
maybe
own
there's
practices.
an aquifer under the mountain. That's what the mechanism is like a giant electromagnet.
Hmm.
Right.
That's like
There is like a natural power source at this location.
Yeah.
And the tower was built to focus and then transform that energy into the effect of the spell, essentially.
It's a high ground.
Yes. And it's like, and then the tower went even higher so it could transmit as far as possible.
Oh yeah, so I like that how druids would interact with crystals is that's what the wells are. You would think that the wells are to get to the water, but they would put wells in near crystal deposits.
Oh.
At the bottom of every druidic well is a giant crystal deposit.
To like connect the crystals to the water table that then like it's like they drink the water, they use it in their cooking, and then it imbues them with like some latent magical ability that allows them to be druids.
Yeah.
That's just sick.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we have to get to the water at the bottom of the tower.
yes, so that is telling you that a component of this is definitely some sort of pump that is used to like filter or pull magical water through the tower, probably to help keep the crystals charged up.
So that feels like step one. Go down and then try and find a door to this place.
And just before you go, I should let you know that once you leave this place, I can actually help you like speak to each other, but
Can or can't?
cannot.
Okay.
The power of the Highspear in translation, that's beyond what I'm able to help with.
Did you say are or aren't?
I'm just a demon of loyalty. I'm not a demon of translation or communication.
Okay, that's fine.
But I can allow you through the rings that you guys have to transmit images to each other's minds.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can try and communicate like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope that helps.
That will, yes.
Okay. Well, you guys gonna eat this food or what?
Right, yeah. We say we finished the food
Yeah.
that we...
And you leave with a mind full of full bellies, only a moment having passed, as the wizards stare at you expectantly. You've all just been like
Which is
wide
like-
Billy's like,
You are now back in the elevator with at least a step that you can follow.
I hit the lowest number.
Great.
nice.
And you head down to the sub basement where you found the original door containing the room with the Wi-Fi hotspot.
Okay.
And as the door opens, you hear through the walls and floor like a rumbling that is much, much louder down here.
Okay.
And as you exit the elevator into the chamber, you see on your right a service door that you are certain was not there before.
Is it locked?
It's not locked, but all of the doors in this place are like powered, and the power being off and not like fully back on means that you have to force the door open or find some sort of mechanism to get it to open without power.
Would tricks of the trade work on this door?
1,000,000%. This
sweet,
is
okay.
exactly the kind of thing that you use this for.
Pick whatever lock or mechanism is
Yeah.
making it difficult to open.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oop.
Plus dexterity, I got 10.
Sick.
Excellent.
What do you call it? Like you take the hinges apart.
Oh,
Just
cool.
pull the
yeah.
pins
Out.
Yeah.
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 The door just falls down.
Clang, clang, dang, dang.
Great.
Yeah.
And you hear once the door falls down, the grinding sounds are much louder.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, and there's stairs that go down into darkness.
I take a little bit of moss off of Quarry and give it to Billy for his ears.
Great. And you lead the way down. Morris, Perel, and Aquaria stay up here near the door, ready to interact with the Wi-Fi hotspot if
Okay.
necessary.
I try to mime to them what's going on. I go, us three. I talk to them like an asshole talks to foreigners.
Yeah.
Us three are going down. And then I go, there's, and then I try and mime water by being all wavy in my body. Water, you know? And then I drink, I go, water. And I go, yum, yum, water in my belly. Water, you know? And then I go, and it's getting sucked. He almost does a blowjob thing. Then pushes my hand down.
That's not helping. That's not helping.
I mime a stride. I go, sucked. You sucked.
They kind of gesture you to move on.
And then I go, water gets sucked up. And then I go, and then I kind of try and do like a hand, like, and it powers. I try and make a power sign. This shit. And I go, shit. And I point at my butt. I go, shit.
And they're like, and Ving goes, we're going, you stay.
Okay, thumbs up. and you head down into the darkness.
What am I?
And you head down into the loud darkness.
Mm-hmm.
The tower down here is much less finely wrought than the rest of it. This is clearly some sort of service corridor. And you travel down maybe like 2 floors of spiral staircase.
Like a metal grate kind of stairway.
Clang, clang,
Yeah.
clang into the dark. And yeah, it's just like almost raw stone on the walls. Like it was just hacked out and then that's it. And then the sound grows to a powerful crescendo as you reach a You have some sort of light source, presumably.
Yeah, Billie.
Oh yeah, I've got my Bill-o'-the-Wisp.
Great.
And
Yeah.
I've got the axe.
Yeah, 1 million light sources.
And Ving
right.
is
My
glowing.
jewelry. Oh, Tommy.
So there's so many shadows down here. They're all being cast
too
in
many
different
shadows.
It's
directions.
kind of make you scared.
It's the bitch again. I punch a railing.
And
We're scared of our own shadows so many times this season.
and you illuminate. You hear before you see it the sound of moving water,
Uh-huh.
and you illuminate a great cavern that has been carved out and found. But yeah, you throw something out over to the water,
Yeah.
and the light travels out and illuminates this almost small subterranean lake. And on the other side, there's water rushing in from like subterranean rivers that then rush out another way.
Cool.
And in the very middle, hanging over it, almost like a metal stalactites, there's pipes and machinery hanging from the cavern ceiling, dipping into the water.
It's almost like a whirlpool.
A vortex?
It's
Oh,
like a natural whirlpool.
Uh-huh.
That's
And
really cool.
And there's a system of like water wheels that
Oh, I love that.
goes through it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a very unfortunate thing that you wouldn't want to go in it, because you can see that there's like a bunch of buttons and gears and stuff that are on the machinery
Mhm.
that is far out in the water. On this side, there's nothing that seems like it's connected to that. To
Uh-huh.
reset this machine, you have to go out there.
What? That's wild.
Yeah.
Come on. They
Yeah.
wouldn't have done that.
Mhm.
They wouldn't have done that.
You
I
know
feel
the way
like
of wizards?
the wizards could fly, probably.
Oh, man. Will leave the speaker fly?
There's no way to know.
Oh.
Willie the speaker never thought his machine would have to be turned off.
Oh.
And no one will ever turn this off again.
No need for off switch.
Just the one in my closet, which no one will look into because I am asexual, a confirmed bachelor.
I live alone.
I live alone, and so I will forever. No small boy will wander into my closet, open my closet, and flip switch. And
Rifle
then-
through my clothes.
rifle through my clothes, steal that special ring I kept under my bed. Write that down on your sheet.
Well, hold on.
Oh my God, does it work like that?
She's writing down special ring. No.
Not what happened. Anyway, I and no one living will ever see this cavern again. Waleed away. And then he
flies away.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's great.
That's so good.
Funny.
So yeah, that is what you're guessing is to reset this machinery. You have to either go out into the lake or get to the machine somehow.
I want to.
Billy's crying.
Can I commune with the whispers of this lake in this area and talk to the spirits of the water, the magical waters?
Yeah, totally. 2d6 plus wisdom, I think, for communion of whispers.
Ooh, I will help you.
Okay,
I think my tears are adding to the power of the water. 7.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that makes it a 10, which means you have a clear vision of that would help you in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you flash back. You sit down on the edge and you're reaching out to the waters of this place,
Mm-hmm.
these magically potent waters, for some sort of boon or vision that will help you. And you receive an image in your mind, which is transmitted to the two of you
Oh, sick.
via the
Oh.
rings.
Stop crying.
And
A
you
movie.
you see a time long ago where there was some sort of difficulty with the machine. It started malfunctioning or some such, and Waleed the speaker, a sort of perpetually 55-year-old man, salt and pepper beard, long scholar's robes,
Mhm.
very beautifully embroidered, and a hat, a little hat. Bald. You can see that he's just got the hair on the sides, and then on the back there's just no hair on his head.
Mhm.
He comes down and he stands at the edge of the water and he looks, thinking at the machinery. And then he flies from the edge across the water very gently, just kind of
walking on the air.
gliding across. Yes, walking across the water. And then walking as if on a staircase up towards the machine.
Oh.
And then you see the exact sequence he's using.
Oh.
You see the button and gear and switch that he's pulling and turning.
Button, gear, switch, button, gear, switch.
And then just a final punch. Like he kind of gives it like a and then thumps it. And it goes boom, 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 boom. And the waters start flowing and the wheels start turning again. And he nods, satisfied, and glides back to the edge
Mhm.
and walks up the stairs.
Then Ving rises and says, I think I know what to do. And I want to take a step out onto the water.
Okay.
The leap of faith from Indiana Jones.
Uh-huh.
2d6 plus wisdom.
A penitent man will pass. The penitent man will pass. 10!
Holy
Yeah.
shit. That's so sick.
So you step out. You see the vision in your head,
Mm-hmm.
and you step out onto the open air, and you see Ving walk out over this water.
Where it presses, like the water almost stills beneath it.
Oh, I like that.
That's cool.
To support him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you
I
make
look back at them. I do a pat beret.
and then he takes a step, and he's gone too far off path. He almost falls.
I climb back on the invisible pathway. That's pretty.
You see a bunch of laughing emojis in the group chat for both
The mental group chat. Meanwhile, Billie,
This one, Ving puts to this one.
hiding face,
my
yeah. And you make your way to the machine, stepping up very cautiously, I imagine, on these invisible stairs.
Oh, I'm picking up water as I walk and
Let
like
it drip.
dripping it in front of me
to see the
to see where
invisibleness.
where the stairs are.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
And you're here in front of this huge machine hanging over this lake, and you hit the button, turn the gear, pull the lever.
Punch it.
You punch it, brum, 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 and the wheels start turning, and the water starts pumping, and everything in this lake starts moving the way that it should.
Like it's using the natural like whirlpool form, like, and it's opening ducts that like siphon water off into
Yeah.
different
Mhm.
areas. That's
Yeah.
rad.
Yeah, and now there's
Yeah.
less of a discordant grinding and more of like a harmonious humming. And Ving, you can walk back the path you came. You still see your water dripping off the invisible steps leading the way.
Mm-hmm.
You go back up the stairs, and the wizards are standing there, and none of them are talking. They now know,
Mm-hmm.
but they just kind of like put their hands up by their shoulders and shrug.
I give them a thumbs up, like, it worked.
Oh.
It worked.
Yeah.
And they all sigh, and they're like, oh. And then they look at each other. Morris and Perel kind of jabber back and forth,
Mhm.
and then they look back at the three of you, and then shrug again and point at the door to the Wi-Fi room.
Yeah, and I go, that shit,
Mm-hmm.
it needs to turn on. Turn on, and then
Sexy dance.
I just sexy rub my tits dance.
Great. Amazing.
Okay.
Ving's like, no, go on. Yeah, no, go on. You have
Yeah.
agency here.
And Billie, you are faced with another door similar to the one that you just cracked open.
This is the one that we did the password reset on, right?
Yes, but now this is another thing to Waleed's construction. Now, Billie, as an experienced thief,
Yep.
you would think the power is off, which means the security reset is off. So you might just be able to force this open somehow. Unfortunately, there are no hinges,
Uh-huh.
so you'll have to sort out some other method.
And I look at you guys and I go, we have to look for a hole. A hole.
He points at himself.
Yeah.
A round hole.
A hole or a long hole or a small hole.
Yeah.
Or we break it down and I start like slamming on the door.
Okay.
And in my head I'm trying to show you like beat up the door.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Beat it up.
You transmit an image
Yeah.
of Tuck punching the door.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Billie, roll a discern
Oh,
realities to
sure.
see how you might be able to crack this thing.
What is it? It doesn't matter.
Wisdom.
5.
5.
Yeah.
And as part of this failure, the camera cuts outside the tower to the city of Highspear. And in the distance, rolling over the horizon, dark clouds, thunder, lightning. The storm has arrived.
Oh, maybe we hear A4 like going, woo, woo.
Oh yeah.
Just reverberating through the walls of the tower.
Like the air raid sirens in England.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
And you know that the clock is ticking on this, it would seem.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of danger approacheth.
Ving's hair is like.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
As the storm gets closer,
Mhm.
Ooh.
my hair is getting puffier
Yeah,
and
my wool
static.
sweater is getting staticky.
Ow,
Yeah.
ooh, ow.
Tuck's loincloth flips up.
Whoa. Everything else is sticking straight out.
And you see it all.
Oh my God, he forced us to see it all again.
You can see the seam from here.
The seam.
What? Is he cut?
Because everything's up.
Everything's up.
My dick raises in the air like
For
it's
the
been
embryo.
touching a Van der Graaf machine.
Reconnects.
Yeah, so forcing
Jess,
your
if
way
we're doing too many dick jokes, please
That
feel
is
free to
fine.
tell
I'm
us.
totally unfazed.
forcing your way through this door is the only way.
Okay.
Okay, so should I try to beat up the door?
Yes.
Yeah, and then I send an emoji of my face, and I send a strong bicep emoji.
I flex so hard. My muscles grow so big in my vision.
In your oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm just looking at a picture, like it's this little like oil portrait,
It's like
crayon
kid drawing, so like the muscles are huge.
Yeah.
But his arms are sticks.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
arms are sticks, huge muscles, and then Billy drew himself round but put abs in it.
Yeah, I love that.
Great.
Ving sends 100%, 100%, underlined, 100.
Such a supportive
100.
mom.
Yeah.
I copy and paste it, and put it on the
I was
wall
gonna
of
say.
the husky.
Yeah. I send a fridge emoji.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. So can I take the axe off and try and like crack through the door?
Yeah, you can definitely try and destroy the door.
Oh shit! Can I do TLC? I haven't done that in a long time. I go TLC.
Yo, what's up, man?
Well, where's the move?
What's it called?
It's called Taylor and Chet.
It's right. I can see it from here.
Can you point at it? Yes. Right. Okay. Yeah. That's it. And it says roll. It only says roll plus con.
It's fine. It's
so what
fine.
does it do?
So what it does is
Tell me.
Yes. So
Now.
how we have used it is basically like you roll plus Constitution, you destroy something, and they give you a boon in return because they love wrecking stuff.
Okay. I
Yeah.
pull the axe off my back,
Mhm.
and I do a couple of Ragnarok style like Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, I see.
Cool.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You're spinning the axe around.
And I'm trying to wake him up. I'm like, TLC, little buds, wake up.
We're ready, man. What's going on?
I need you to fuck up some shit, bro.
Oh, you know we're always ready for that, buddy.
There's a nerd who's trying to keep us out of a place we need to go.
Absolutely fucking not, dude.
Fuck this nerd.
Let's let her rip.
And I go, this nerd fucking thinks he's better than us.
You should definitely roll before you hype us up anymore.
And I pop sabotage.
Yeah, you're running out of sabotage bottles, bro. You gotta pick another song.
What does it sound like to us?
Yeah.
That's
True,
so
they
funny.
can't
Oh, yeah.
understand it.
Allah.
Sounds like the Muslim cult.
Yes, the Muslim cult parody.
This
I'm like,
whole
wow.
time, fans, it's been Muslim culture. Oh, I'm into it. I am into it.
All right, roll it. 2d6 plus con.
Okay, here
And
we go.
the offering will be the destruction of the door. The permanent destruction of the door.
That's fine.
That's fine. It's
He
a
can
consequence
build,
we
he can
need.
build himself a new door.
Uh-huh.
We just gotta fucking get in there and turn this shit on.
Oh, monster!
Holy shit!
What did you roll?
I just rolled fucking 50.
There we go.
Oh my God!
TLC are on goddamn sins and steroids.
They just
You can see them, and the time freezes for a moment. This must register on an emotional level. And Terry, Larry, and Chad are looking at each other. They're each gripping each other's cheeks.
They do the three-way.
Three-way.
The three-way dap up.
The
You guys do it, not me.
three-way dap. Here we go.
The
Wow, we did it
menage-
really good this
That
time.
was perfect.
Holy shit.
And they look at each other and they go, "We've never destroyed anything this tough or this cool before."
Yeah.
You're right, but there's a nerd on the other side that wants us not to get into his stuff, and you know what? We've never let that stop us before. You know what, Terry, Larry? And me, Chad, being the third one? I think it's time we fuck this nerd shit up. What do you say, Bryce? And he said broys, but he meant to say broys because it
Yeah.
means bro and boys at the same time.
Oh,
And
I
they
love it.
and they
Yeah.
look at each other, they nod, quick little peck, and then cut back to present.
drive safe.
And the axe slams into the door.
Yes.
Cuts deep. Slams into the door. boom, metal screeching.
It's like a flash of light every time.
Yes, like what's that? What's that? Magnesium? No, what's that stuff?
Oh, magnesium. Yeah.
Is it
magnesium?
Yeah.
Boom,
Yeah.
sparks.
It's like when I pull away, there's this like white, like shining like light.
Yeah.
Morris, Perel, and Aquaria have their hands up and they're like, no!
I'm holding them back like, don't stop him.
Yeah, we're holding them.
And then in the group chat, what shows up is a bomb emoji.
And the door is rent asunder.
Sorry, it's been so much.
Oh my God. It's probably like such bright light coming out.
It is
yeah.
the power
Ving
from the
looks
Wi-Fi
in.
hotspot.
Uses
Yeah.
my
See
white,
it, though.
my light sight.
Yes. Ving,
Yes.
Ving uses his light sight, which dims this to an appreciable level.
What do I see?
You see the control room that you've seen before. You can roll. You're grabbing dice. What do you want to roll?
I discern realities.
All right, 2d6 plus wisdom.
Nice, 12.
3 questions.
What here's not what it appears to be.
Okay, so you in the initial flash, you close your eyes and then you open them up using your light sight to kind of dim the powerful light from the Wi-Fi hotspot, and you see that it's not as bright as you. The brightness had to have been partially from Tuck's axe absolutely destroying the door, because it looks like some sort of shielding, some sort of clear shielding has dropped down around the Wi-Fi hotspot. Like Waleed perhaps built in a failsafe when he left, knowing that if this got through, it would be destructive. So it is currently safe for you all to be in this room.
Okay.
It's just,
nice.
just put on some sunglasses or something.
What you're describing is like a cylinder of like shielding
Dropped down from the ceiling and created like a chamber around.
within the room, just
Yes.
specifically only around like the rip in reality that is the
Yes.
Wi-Fi hotspot.
I like that it's like angled crystals held together with lead, like a stained glass, and it's pointing all the light up. So
Yeah.
it's giving us like, it's almost like a disco ball, but
It's illuminating the room,
It's
but
making
drawing
this
it away from the eye.
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Great.
What here is useful or valuable to us?
You see the machinery is thankfully undamaged, though off. But you see around the base of the containment cylinder, and then also gathered inside the cylinder, is a number of crumpled paper notes.
What should I be on the lookout for?
So I think while you're looking at the glass, you see in the Wi-Fi hotspot, the diffused light behind the shielding, you see another note wiggle through and drop onto the ground.
Yeah.
So if you get this shielding up, you might be able to communicate with him directly.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay. How do we do that? Can I try and find useful information
Yes,
In the-
totally. Yeah.
in the notes? 2d6, is it discern realities?
Yeah, this would be discern realities.
Okay. Here we go. Plus wisdom.
Wisdom, yes.
Okay, so that's 9 plus 1 is 10.
There you go. 3
Wow.
questions.
Whoa.
Three questions.
Holy shit, what here is useful or valuable to me?
What here is useful or valuable? You are looking around in the letters. You see the one drop through, and you're like, oh, maybe these notes, they tell me how to get this open.
Yeah.
And you see around the base of the little cylinder that's dropped down is like handles.
Oh.
Okay. Tuck does a deep squat.
So
Whoa, his glutes are popping.
Oh, God.
and the look on that's still up.
So it's just the deepest squat. You hear the crackle of Tuck's ass hair
Ooh.
separating.
Electricity like runs down his hands as he grabs the
I
handles.
love
Oh,
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, arcs off the axe on my back. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So sick.
And you grab hold
yes.
and you lit and it slides right up.
It's
So you whip it into the ceiling.
Before he says it, he goes, somebody draw this. And then he goes, and it's like,
You hear like a in his back.
yeah, he like throws his back out.
Stumbles back, totally falls out of the room.
Whoa. Still holding the metal handles that you
Yeah.
ripped off the thing.
I shocked myself.
Did it work? Clear. He's lying on the ground in the other room. Did it work?
White light fills the room.
Does it dissipate at all?
I think it does. It is contained more so than it was when you first opened this door.
Mm-hmm.
The first time you saw it, there is some sort of thing that has fallen, like that has engaged above the little drop down thing, which means that the power is being siphoned away. And you actually think, Ving, having taken a look at downstairs, you think that the emergency power that Tuck turned on is siphoning some of the strength of the hotspot away to activate the emergency power.
Okay, to be able to access the machinery.
Exactly,
that gets it going again.
Cool.
Yeah. But you see a number of other notes on the ground here.
And then Tuck from the other room goes, guys, I still have 2 questions. Use my questions. I can't get up for totally normal reasons.
I go help Tuck.
No,
Yeah.
use my questions. Don't touch me or look at me right now.
Unfortunately, they can't read the notes, but that's...
I bring the notes to Tuck.
Yeah, and I hold up your glasses for you.
You fucking nerd.
Fuck.
You loser.
I put them on upside down.
Threw my back out and I'm wearing glasses. You're turning into your dad, Tuck.
Oh yeah, your dad was in a cut face.
Yeah. So what is your next question?
What I want you guys to pick the questions.
Okay.
Oh,
I asked what's useful or valuable.
What is about to happen?
What is about to happen? So you actually see, so one of the notes that you hold up, the one that just came through, it says, please confirm presence and direct communication will be established.
Confirm presence.
How do we do that?
It's a great question.
what should I be on the lookout for?
There you go. So what you should be on the lookout for is you think about the fact that Tuck did this impossible thing where he screamed through the hotspot, making connection with Waleed, and then Waleed sent something back through the hotspot. That suggests that you could also send something through the hotspot.
And he wants us to confirm our identities.
Just that you're here.
Okay.
Billy just swipes his fingers on like the dusty corners and writes a B on it and flips it through.
Okay.
Yeah.
2d6 plus dexterity, I guess, to like work it through. You are getting a +1 from the discern realities.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so 9.
Okay.
Aid.
Okay, there you go. 2d6 plus bond to aid.
I turn his B the right way around.
So there's 2 Bs now. Nice.
Yeah, 8.
Okay.
8, which makes it a 10. Which means that this works. You walk up, you hold Billy up, you're kind of still squinting because it's like staring into a weld spot. It's just so bright.
I'm looking into it and then projecting what's happening with the rings so they can kind of like wink blink through it. And
So
see.
Billy sees where the hole in reality is and pokes the note through. And it does pass through like almost a solid thing. And then 30 seconds later, you see impossibly, as Tuck established, the cracks start to like lengthen and shift, and cramming through and then clanking onto the ground is a can attached to a string that goes into the crack, into the Wi-Fi hotspot.
Oh my God.
Bring me the can, my boy.
I throw it over.
And clank, clank.
I pick it up and I put it up to me. I speak it to it. I go, and I speak Macallan.
Yeah.
But I say, Waleed, is that you?
What do we think Waleed's voice sounds like?
Do your best Arabic.
Like this. Do an Arabic accent, Sean.
I don't think I reasonably can.
Do it, Sean.
I mean, we have done Dracula basically for McCollins.
Yeah, do
Like,
Transylvanian.
who the fuck is this?
And Tuck goes, it is I, a fellow son of the nation of McCall. Though I am not a wizard, utterly unremarkable, as my ex-wife told me the other day.
I do not need this many details. Please continue.
I am here with some of your brethren, Aquaria of the Green Tower, Morris of the Infinite Passages, and Perel.
And after you hear all these names, he says, Aquaria is there?
Morris and Perel are not cool.
Unremarkable.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, he's just like, why are you in my tower?
Okay, you have to promise you're not going to be mad.
How about you tell me what you're going to tell me and then I'll decide if I'm mad.
Okay. The tower was turned off.
You have to listen to me very carefully.
Okay.
Time is of the essence. You must turn this tower back on. Put Aquaria on the phone. Put Aquaria on the can.
Does she know Macallan?
Fuck.
She can't speak.
You can interpret.
This is going to be complicated.
Can he not come through?
Sending a can on a string is one thing. He will hopefully be able to get his body through at some point.
I mean, what if like Morris forces it open?
Morris grabs the fanny pack and he just shoves it in.
Shoves it through. If a can can get through, we could get a fanny pack through a can-sized hole.
Yeah.
Jump in here, and then we'll yank you back. We put a half in.
Okay, all right.
I like this.
So
idea.
somebody has this idea.
Yes.
It's Morris.
It's Morris.
Oh,
I think Morris is like practical and mad.
Yeah. Tuck has started trying to speak to Aquaria to explain the stuff that Waleed is saying, but he keeps doing the shit emoji or the shit actor too many times, and Morris just gets enraged.
Totally, yeah. So he's looking at the can and the string, and he's like covering his eyes to look at the crack where the Wi-Fi hotspot comes through, and goes, ah! And he runs upstairs, and Perel goes and runs after him, and he comes back a few minutes later with the fanny pack in his hands. I think we need to roll something to see how well this works.
Yeah, for sure.
Or what the outcome of it is. What do we think it is?
I mean, there's breaking the law.
Yeah, breaking the law is a good option.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Take an ability to one stat to make an impossible thing possible.
God.
Yeah.
But I still have to roll if I am the one doing it.
Yes.
Yes.
So Morris is doing this. So you would be taking a ability to kind of be so psyched up about this event that you are kind of breaking the law of reality a little bit.
He walks up to the hole and he like grabs the sides of it and starts like pushing it apart.
Whoa.
Like trying to force the gap in reality bigger so that the tent can get through.
Great.
Yeah.
So I think this sounds like an ability to strength.
Yes.
Oh, it's burning your fingers.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And it's just so draining.
Yep.
Like it is, you have to put every ounce of your strength into pulling apart reality.
And I've already thrown out my back.
And we just see like muscles straining and veins popping. Tuck starts crying. He's farting all over the place. He's forcing all of the energy out of him. And you see this rent in reality start to widen. And you see on the other side of it an eye pressed against the hole. And Morris pushes everybody to the side and shoves the fanny pack through. And he like pulls the tab that unfolds the fanny pack and starts gesturing.
Tuck's still holding it open.
Yeah, straining.
I'm holding the can up to Tuck so we can tell Waleed to get in.
Yeah, he goes.
That's my aid.
Get inside.
What is this thing?
Just get inside.
Did Morris make it?
Yes.
I don't know if I want to get inside.
We've lived in it for months. It's safe.
Oh no. Okay, here we go. And he rustles around, and you see Morris strain as he pulls the fanny pack through. You're all sweating, staring at the rent.
I go over on top of Morris's arms and help him pull it back.
And Ving is pulling with all his might, but he can't quite make it.
Billy grabs onto his ankles and he's pulling with all his might.
And you're pulling, and Perel goes behind Billy and starts pulling on Billy's ankles and starts pulling with all his might.
I'm stretching out as far as I can. My back is popping. It feels so good.
Ving's on his front pushing his chest.
Yeah.
Pop.
And Aquaria did not get involved.
No, she's just watching like, And the fanny pack flops onto the ground. And the fanny pack on the ground starts to move and then begins unfolding, and stepping out from the flap is Waleed the speaker. Tuck, you hear, okay, I have to do this right now. Tell him to calm down. I'm going to do this.
And I send a dancing lady emergency to the group chat.
And outside, you guys hear thunder, boom, rumbling through the sky and through the reverberations of the tower.
Throne breaker.
You can almost feel like wind start pouring down the stairs towards you through the elevator shaft.
There's the thunder cracks, but then there's like gales of wind that like slam the tower repeatedly.
Dog, are you in there? Yeah, you can hear that. You can feel the tower moving with the force of the wind that's hitting it. And you hear like as distress is heard in the voice of A4. And Waleed is rushing around the corridor. He's like, I need a few more minutes. Is there anything you could do to stop the tower from falling down? And he's pushing buttons and pulling switches.
I wonder if I can elemental the mastery the water that's been gathered up, the magical water, and just try and make it steadfast.
Yeah, that might help. Yeah, a fairy ring would certainly help as well if you want to risk going out in the storm.
I do have to roll a fairy child for the day.
Okay, yeah, let's
Ooh,
roll
fun.
it. Wait, on a 10 plus. Oh, okay. Plus charisma. I got 11. so
Holy
I get
shit.
5 hold.
5
yeah,
hold.
Shit.
All right, which I will use 1 immediately. I tearfully send you like a little kid drawing of me sacrificing myself. like,
Billie,
like I draw in scary thunder and sad rain, and Billie like like a circle around Billie in the tower, and Billie like a beautiful angel, a martyr with a lightning bolt struck through me.
Okay, Tuck.
Billie starts walking towards the elevator.
And I wave goodbye.
Okay, Tuck sends back a picture real quick.
Yeah.
That is the same picture, but just Tuck is standing next to you holding an umbrella over you and a question mark.
And then he sends a smiley face.
Okay, so Tuck comes with
Bing
you.
is also going, but he's going up in front to the top of the tower.
So the 3 of you are heading out
Yes.
to see what is happening.
Yeah.
I want to go to the top of the tower.
Okay.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
just us.
Yes, you go to the top of the tower.
We'll see if
go
I can
outside.
gather anything and pick up the piece of the crystal. If I can affect anything magic from up here and see the storm because I can interact with it. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Great.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And I tell Waleed real quick, I was like, okay, we'll go protect the tower. You fix this. And
Yeah.
I leave.
Yeah, and you just see him like sweating buckets, also pressing a bunch of switches and buttons, but you hear the tower start coming to life.
It's like when you download malware onto your work computer and then the IT guy shows up and you're like, yeah, I don't know what happened.
Could have been anything.
It just started open browsers.
But yeah, I go out with Billie outside.
Great, yeah. So Billie and Tuck, you get off at the ground floor, and Ving, you continue to the top.
Yes, right.
And Billie and Tuck, you emerge onto the hillside, and you see A4 has stood up completely. There's wind just battering the tower and the surrounding hills and the town. Yeah, he's the pounding machine calls of A4 are going out.
There's like a light over his head that's like spinning to
Oh,
indicate
his
like
little alarm.
Yeah.
Oh.
to let everyone know to be careful.
Oh.
Billie, through your binoculars, you see people running around the streets, like going to cover, hiding inside.
Bumping into each other because they don't speak the language. There's no excuse me now.
It's but like shingles are coming off roofs, and
Ooh.
even smaller buildings are being like torn away.
Can A4 see us?
He has not. He is kind of protecting the town right now.
Okay.
He's trying to, and he's looking up at the storm, which gathers. Dark clouds are moving in a massive ring, closing around Highspear, swirling, swirling, swirling. Lightning and thunder. The top of the tower, you see Ving, and you see in the clouds, you see movement. You see figures, large winged beings.
Oh, lightning is lashing at Ving, and he's trying to like fight it off.
Yeah, totally. And you think for a moment, oh, perhaps my sweet boy Cloudpiercer has returned, Gale and the flock. And then you see the immensity of one of the Thunderbirds, and you know that these are not your friends. But we cut back down to the tower. I believe, Billie, you wanted to get a ring going.
I do. I'm going to spend some time creating a fairy ring.
Okay, great. Roll 2d6 plus dexterity.
You can do it.
Yes. Well, that's huge.
8 to 10.
8,
Yeah.
10.
8 plus 2 is 10.
Perfect. Which means the ring can be left and will remain up till the next sunrise.
And I'm dancing around, kind of like almost like bringing up the rock and the crystal to spike up from where I was dancing.
Like pulling it out of the ground.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
sick.
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Tuck, you see the power of the wind has blown like a outcropping of stone off a high peak and is tumbling down towards Billie as he creates this fort.
I roll defend.
Yeah, defend works. Yeah.
Yeah, that is 12.
Okay. With defend, you get hold. Remember, it is a hold-based move.
Okay, defend. Redirect an attack from the thing you defend to yourself. Have the attacks effect or damage. Open up the attacker to an ally, giving that ally +1 forward. Deal damage to the attacker equal to your level. I'm going to take the hit for Billie.
That's ridiculous.
Billie, this is why I came
I have
out
so
here.
many hit points.
So do Okay.
How many hit points do you
I have
have?
a lot. Still
He's
have
got a lot.
19. How many do you have?
21. I'm
Okay.
good.
Yeah, you're good. I'm good too.
Yeah.
You're rolling a d12.
I'm a big boy.
Have maybe
I only have D6 for damage.
have the attacks
Yeah.
affect your damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're rolling a d12 and then you're cutting it in half.
No. Okay. No, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have 3 armor. I can.
No, I'm good.
I can
I'm
take
so
this.
strong and brave.
No, Billy.
I'm so big and strong.
I know you're brave. I just need you to focus.
Billy's drawing muscles on himself as he dances around.
Carving the abs.
Yeah.
Billy.
I see in your hand there are 2 d6s.
Yes,
That's not the dice you're rolling right now.
of course. Okay.
No, one of these?
Is it?
Uh,
it's a D12.
That is a d12 that Jessica's holding.
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
Oh.
Okay, that's gone. That one's gone
We
forever.
can't do it anymore.
Pick it up.
That one's gone forever.
All right.
Give me another D12. Here we go. And then Tuck, after getting like basically 700 pictures of you with bigger and bigger muscles, he's just like, "Fine, Billy. Okay, I hope this teaches you some kind of important lesson." Okay, I want to have the attacks effect or
All
damage.
right, roll a d12.
So this is a D12 that's going to hit Billy.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, please, God, help my boy. 12.
It's cool though, because you know what? Okay, what happens is a lightning bolt comes down, cuts the boulder in half.
Yeah.
So it generally
Only
hurts.
half of the boulder.
It's a small boulder.
It creates like it turns it into gravel, and
Yeah.
gravel just shotguns Billy.
So I get a bunch of little bruises. Who cares?
Yeah.
I want to use throw me a bone because I upgraded my thing that I can give to a friend.
Uh-huh.
And I had a 1 on my throw me a bone.
Wait, does that work
What
for
is it?
damage?
It does not work for damage.
Ah, cool idea though, right, guys?
It is a
one's
very cool
sick.
idea.
Ah.
But Billy, as you're making this thing, Tuck like steps in front of this boulder that is struck by lightning, and you get slammed with a bunch of pieces of rock and
Yeah.
dirt that kind of just like cut your face and bruise you up.
But you know what? Then he thinks like your chest.
Yeah.
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 Like Billy has little bruises on his tummy now too.
Uh-huh.
We
Just like-
match.
Just like Tuck.
Yeah, he tries to shoot
just
light
like-
out of his chest.
Yeah.
But it is actually working. It's how you're making
Yeah.
the fairy ring.
And you continue making your ring around the tower. At the top of the tower, Ving, you see the below, far, far below, Tuck and Billy running around the tower.
You just watch Tuck not take a
Yeah.
hit for Billy.
Billy goes flying. Shrapnel.
And from the top of the tower, the wind is particularly powerful. You basically come out on the roof of an apartment building,
Yeah.
like of a skyscraper. The very top of the elevator lets you out here.
Yeah.
And like Gandalf in that part of Lord of the Rings,
Yes.
you're on the very top in the open air, and the wind whips around you, and the clouds are dark and stormy.
You have a moth that you wake up.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I do want to reach out to A4 and get his attention.
Yeah. How do you
So-
do this?
I want to use my life symphony to try and calm the storm
Yeah.
above me to be able to quiet the moment and reach him.
So 2d6 plus con. Great.
Yeah. Ooh, 12.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah. So you reach out and the winds around you, Billy and Tuck, you feel this as well. The winds stop whipping you as violently.
Ving's hair kind of like calms and settles.
Mm-hmm.
A4 looks to
Yeah. Huge like creak
We
as his
see-
head turns in your direction.
A single beam of light falls upon the silvery form of Elvin.
the light, the clouds part a finger from the heavens, touches the top of the tower, finding me. Ving reaches a hand out towards A4. Keep going. A4 reaches back, and as A4 looks at me, Ving takes a big breath, and you see A4's body also take a breath, and it shows that we are paired again.
Yeah, like Ving and A4 have been bonded. Ving is responsible for A4's creation, basically. So we see this connection is reestablished.
In the quiet of the storm.
Yeah.
And then Ving looks up to the storm, and so does A4, and then thrusts a hand up into the clouds above as A4 does, and it's like a swirling, crazy, windy mess, and I want to use elemental mastery to try and attack the birds who are encroaching on the city with the lightning of the storm.
Awesome. Yeah, that's sick. 2d6 plus constitution.
6 plus 2. I got 8.
8. Okay, so on 8, you choose a couple. I think you choose one option.
The effect I desire comes to pass, so I don't pay. I don't avoid paying nature's price, and I don't retain control.
Okay, cool. So I think nature's price in this case is straight up damage. Much like Billie feeling the fury of the storm, you're going to be rolling a d12.
5.
And you take 5 damage as you see a bolt of lightning from the storm descending towards you and catch it in a hand.
Oh,
channel it through your body and redirect it into a Thunderbird that dives out of the clouds.
That looks sick.
that's fucking rad.
And it spirals through and I think this is what the lack of control is. It spirals through the sky and like slams into a building on the ground.
Oh my God, the Rib Palace.
And you can see a sign that says all you can eat ribs arcing through the air to smash on a rock.
No! Delicious smelling destruction!
And in 1,000 languages, the people of Highspear scream in agony as they see the rib place destroyed.
And the Thunderbirds see one of their own brought low by this powerful figure on top of this tower, and they turn their attention to you.
He flexes his lightning bolts.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Sick.
No control.
And down on the bottom floor, Billie, you are running, completing your circle, and you see like a Thunderbird crash down into the city below you.
Mm-hmm.
And Tuck, you see a spray of debris. It's flying through the air towards Billie. His fairy ring's almost complete, but he is in danger.
Why am I so slow?
It's a big tower.
Super big
It's a
tower.
real big tower, yeah.
It's very rocky.
It's rocky
it's not
terrain.
even terrain.
It's rocky.
Like, your cardio's not the
It's
best.
not great.
Like Ireland.
Yeah. At the end, you're just walking slow, like, fuck, this looked great at the start.
I have cramps and pain on the back and front. Like,
Billy's 200 meters from completing the circle. He's like, you know what? I can't do it.
All right, here we go. Duh, I guess I will. How many fucking hit points do you have, Billie?
oh, I
21.
have 15. I'm good.
Fucking fuck, Billie. Shit.
You still have defend.
Yes.
You got 2 more hold,
Like,
which means you could have it and redirect it to yourself.
oh wait. Oh shit.
You can do both.
I did not know that.
I didn't know
You
that.
can choose as many as you want.
Still don't have to do
I
that.
want fucking fuck
Then
Billie.
Fine, whatever.
I just watch you get all fucking shrapneled up. Don't make me fucking do
I
that
just
again.
want to be a warrior for once in my life.
Fine. I have the damage
Yeah.
and I do not tank it for
roll
Billie.
a d12.
You're
Fuck.
holding the umbrella.
3.
Nice.
There you go.
1.5 damage.
1.5 damage.
But does that round up or down?
I think it's up, unfortunately.
Okay.
So it is
Okay.
2 damage. But yeah, Tuck, you
Still good.
smack a toilet out of the air.
At least you get hit by the toilet.
I take the axe, slice through the toilet, and it is from the rib place. Slices in half, and then
Oh.
like the 2 halves separate perfectly, and a ball of shit that was in the chamber pot
Hits Billie
because
for 2 damage.
I do have the umbrella up,
Yeah.
so it doesn't hit me.
And so Billie gets hammered by this ball of shit for 2 damage. But as he skids to a stop, much like a Little League player going for home, he reaches out his hand
Slides.
and completes the circle.
Safe.
And you feel the protection fall into place around the tower. And as you do so, the rumbling and groaning in the tower that you've heard to this point hits a more harmonious state as Waleed's work below is completed. And you see this is true because the crystals in the city, you almost see like almost invisible trails of ozone reaching out to the crystals that have fallen,
Cool.
grabbing them and bringing them back into place. These immense crystals floating back into position around the Highspear. And they continue their gentle arc.
There's a guy on one. Oh my God!
And as you see this guy arcing through the sky, you hear, "What the fuck is going on?"
Language, mister!
But that is where we're going to end the episode for this week. I'm your game master, Sean O'Hara. Joining me as always, Tacoma Dome the Barbarian, Abdul Aziz.
Dude, you're going high or jump. Jump before you get too high.
I'm not jumping. What if I hurt myself?
Look at you.
Oh, I've heard that plenty of times before.
Just look straight down. Just look straight down at me.
Being the half-elf druid Paul Offers.
It's a trust fall. Here, I'll throw you lightning.
Fat Billy the Halfling Thief, Jessica Ty.
I stretch out my body like, just land on me, bro.
Okay, here we go. Oh no, I missed. I overshot it.
May it be the evening light flies down.
Splat.
Thank you so much to all of our supporters around the world. Without you, this show would not be possible. If you would like to support the show and gain access to a bunch of bonus content, including the up-to-date Mallbrats feed and a bunch of cool outtakes, join us at patreon.com/spoutlore or spoutlore.com/money, please. Thank you to Aaron Reed for our intro and outro music. You can listen to all of Aaron's original music at aaronreed.bandcamp.com and all the music produced for the show at anywhere you search stuff. Spout Lore soundtrack, you'll find it. Thank you finally, and most of all, to all of you for listening. We'll see you next time.
And so ends the tale of adventures three who tried the best they can. Though dumb and scared and lost they be, for times abreast in revelry. And though our journey may be lying a conclusion, we will not leave you without a resolution. Return next week to hear some more whilst you commute or do your chores. And for you, I'd gladly